And we're live. Good evening, people of the night. How is everyone on this Friday? I hope everyone's having a good time. How are all of the people of the night doing? If you're here, if you're listening, leave a comment. You're listening to the world's greatest DJ. Once again, mustache wax connoisseur, amateur robot hunter, and half cyborg himself, Julian Orbit. And tonight's segment is Robocop 1987, one of my absolute favorite movies of all time. We've been talking about doing this since we reviewed Showgirls. If you guys haven't seen that one, go check it out. It deserves a view, deserves a comment, and hit subscribe while you're at it. Directed by Paul Verhoeven, age 82, genius. Best known for some of the most awesome movies ever made, like Total Recall, 1990, Showgirls, 1995, and Starship Troopers, 1997. Another great one. Starring Peter Weller, age 73, best known for Robocop, Robocop 2, and Naked Lunch, 1991, which is actually really great. I recommend that highly. Also, Kurtwood Smith, age 77, best known for Rambo 3, 1988, Star Trek 4, The Undiscovered Country, 1991. And That 70 Show, 1998 to 2006. Good old Red. And joining us tonight, Stairmaster, author of the piano, motorcycle hooligan, master of Bitcoin, and music producer, Mobobius.
Oh,
how's it going,
that
brother?
was awesome. Holy crap.
How are you?
I'm speechless. That was the coolest introduction I've ever had in my entire life.
Wow, thank you. Stronix had the same reaction to his last time.
Wow. I'm impressed.
There you go, brother.
You know, if I was born today, I would want them to play that at my unveiling.
Nice. Sweet. So, also joining us tonight, Canada's greatest game streamer, death metal bassist, champion of darkness, and superstar card tuner, Lord Betos. Can we get a horn for this guy? Sorry, where is he? Oh, there he is. Hey, how's it going, brother?
Hey, Dorba. There's a bot that pods it like that pods se potsia modnak.
What? Is that Russian?
Please like and subscribe.
Are you on VK? That social network VK? Are you on there? I tried to sign up for it and it just doesn't work. They send me the link or whatever to the phone and nothing works. It's pretty big. I'd like to get on that network. Anyhow, to all our friends in VK, hit subscribe. Coming back for more of the death metal lead guitarist that has something to say, Logan James. Can we get a horn for this guy? Bringing him in. Boom. How's it going, brother?
Hey, pretty good. What's up, man?
Hey, we're going to talk about Robocop in a bit. Who's excited? I know I am.
This guy.
Robocop. So I just wanted to share something first, if you guys don't mind. A little thing called the original Robocop trailer. Let's take a look.
Awesome.
Just give this 1 second here. I suppose I should full screen. Can you guys hear that?
I can hear it.
Okay, good. We'll just go back and boom.
We've got to volunteer. The body is on the way.
Sounds like you, Nate.
Sure. All Detroit has a cancer. Cancer is
Just imagine seeing this in like 1980. The trailer would have been 1986. Whoa.
Yeah.
crime. In a row.
As you know, we've entered into a contract with the city to run local law enforcement.
Because you're a jerk. Commentary, guys. Otherwise, this ain't fair use.
We're able to save the left arm.
Oh.
Right.
Read on total body
What's that guy in?
Okay. We get the best of both on board.
That's right.
Here's
Best
my
of both
finger data
worlds.
gun.
Best of both worlds. I'm not saying it.
Wonder what kind of interface is
Hey, Louis, it's Supercop.
this is like.
I have both interfaces.
Look at that, man. Look at that right there. Look at that.
What is that? A Desert Eagle automatic?
That sucks you right in, right there. You see that scene and you're just like, I want to see this movie right now.
Yeah.
Who is that guy? Who is the mysterious holder of that mysterious gun?
Who is the super cop? The robotic
Oh,
super
look at his
cop.
gloves. I would pair of metal gloves.
Well, everybody had an idea of who he was back in the day.
What are they going to do? Replace us?
It's like,
Just
hey,
replace you.
I know that gun spin anywhere.
Hey, it's a cocaine guy.
If I may make a quick point,
Thank you.
Yes.
You know,
when they made this trailer,
Mm-hmm.
towards the end where it says Robocop, and it's like all flames and he's walking. I don't know if anybody's ever seen that. Keep
Maybe.
note. Don't watch it, listen to it very closely, because that is the exact same theme music they used in Terminator 2.
What? Okay. We're getting there.
that gun spin he does, or that key catch, the scene where he catches the key.
Oh, yeah.
Back, like, that took 50 takes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
The glove, because the glove is like all plastic.
Oh,
and, like,
right,
covers
all right.
them, and they like threw the key, and
you looked that
it
up?
really took 50. Yeah.
Wow.
Paul Verhoeven. Cool. Man, perfection. Is this the greatest movie about cyborg cops ever made? We're gonna
Yes.
find out tonight, guys. So
I
hit
think it's one
subscribe.
of the best science fiction movies ever made, actually.
I'd just like to say for the record, it would only take me max 5 takes for the keys.
Because you're a super robot.
You have
I
the right to
am.
an attorney. Anything you say may be used against you.
What?
Your move.
Holding out the
Right,
Oh my
right,
god!
right here.
An explosion!
Right
Man, this
here.
trailer is epic.
Right here. Okay, pay attention. We might even see it on stream, guys. Listen closely. There's going to
Everyone,
be
listen. We'll turn the volume up.
there's
The future of law enforcement. Robocop.
listen.
Thank you for your cooperation.
No.
Oh, they changed it.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Buy my toy.
In the actual original makeup of that trailer, it was like
Yeah, that was for the re-release, the Blu-ray. So
Wasn't that Battlefield 3?
I don't
thanks
know.
for cleaning that up, because
So
I
are we?
I thought it was going to happen.
Are we on D Live, guys? Does anyone know?
Yeah.
It looks
I have no
that
idea.
way. How's the?
Twitch is working.
Perfect. I'd like to welcome
Looks good.
everyone in D Live and Twitch to We Are the Night. Where we're not new. The show's been going for 20 years, but hey, we're now on Twitch and D Live. And to our friends over at Trovo, I don't know, how do you say that in Czechoslovakian? Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hang on, Betos,
say-
you can say that.
You say Strabia.
Strabia.
Bulvini. Yeah, Strabia.
Strabia.
Yeah, that's what you say.
To all of our viewers in Spain, we actually have quite a few. I will say, ¿Qué pasa contigo, mi amigo? What's up, guys? It's good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Friday nights. We are the night. Did I say we are the night? Yes, I did.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thanks for being here, guys. We appreciate it because this is probably one of the greatest movies ever made. Now that I look back on it, when it came out, I'll say, like as a kid, I was blown away.
Enamored. Yes.
I wanted an Ed 209 so bad, like
That thing still scares me.
Yes.
I do believe the sound design on it was they used various animal sounds for that, and when it falls over, it's it's squealing like a pig. That was I still wanted one. I thought it was cool. Did you guys ever play the Robocop video game in the arcade?
Not in the arcade.
All the time. It's a wonderful game in the arcade. It didn't port near as well as the classic arcade game.
I don't remember that one.
On Nintendo, it's actually terrible. I know a lot of people love it. That's my opinion. We don't always have to have the same opinion, guys, but I don't like it on Nintendo.
I know the stop motion in this was done by the same guy who did Star Wars, all the stop motion in Star Wars.
Before they digitized it.
He was supposed to do Jurassic Park, but they went with CG instead, kind of last minute. And that was kind of the death of stop motion as an industry.
You're right. You're right. They brought back a lost art of this stop animation. You're right. And I loved to just point that out, that you were talking about how that was filmed
and they also
it's good. Did you guys
did the creature effects? You know the guy who drove into the vat of toxic waste.
That is the only scene in this that scared me as a kid. It did for years. It made me scared of toxic waste.
Really?
Yeah.
The guy who did like the creature effects is this also the guy who did The Thing.
Wow.
And he worked on Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, stuff like
The Thing is one of my favorite movies too. So this is
The Thing is up there for sure.
Yeah, I know we talked about the garbage one before, but we could do The Thing if you guys want to see us review The Thing. Oh yeah, man! Big overview, lots of pictures, tons of spoilers. Having drinks, relax.
There's no what's her name in it, but
Mary Elizabeth Winstead and her big brown eyes. We haven't said that in a long time. It's probably been about No, Mary Elizabeth Winstead and her big brown eyes. I thought you were a fan of the show, bro. That was a bit of a meme we had going on for a while. Back in April, right through May. It seemed like we kept picking movies that she was in. And then we'd sit here and simp over her.
I do not recall.
Oh, yeah. Still simping for that girl. How tall is she? Nothing to do with this
5 foot.
film.
17.
Oh yeah, she's tall, like 5'10", 5'11", right? I remember, yeah.
I was just making up a number. I was totally lying.
That's okay. You're in love with her, you simp.
what was her measurement?
Yeah. She looked good in Birds of Prey. She looked really good.
Just throw out a number.
And that was the misogyny for the evening.
69, man.
Hey, we have exactly 69 views on that video. Can you believe that? It's weird.
Okay, no one viewed it anymore.
Coincidence. No one watched it.
Privatize that video right now.
Save it where it is. I think it's funny because the one video nobody ever gets to see, the Last Jedi, that was a 6-hour live stream. It had like 4,000 views that night.
6-hour live stream.
How do you even do that, man? Like, seriously.
You were on the stream, you drunkard.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Yes.
Well, I wasn't there
asleep.
I wasn't there for the whole 6 hours. I might have jumped in, made an ass of myself, and then.
Oh, you're right to the end, buddy. Don't worry.
Oh,
you were making an ass of yourself from beginning to end.
Warning.
Oh yeah. There's no stopping that one.
Massive consumption will cause like memory loss and all kinds of crazy problems. Don't do it.
That's actually how I became Floor Gang. because of that live stream. If you guys remember, I stood up and I drank an entire bottle of bourbon. I stood up and I fell through my desk and through a laptop, destroyed them both. It's like, oh, I guess I'm floor gang now. Yay. Well, for me, I guess I'm going to sit on the floor. And then, Pewds there over on his channel, he had something similar happen to his desk, and he's, promoting floor gang. And I didn't feel so bad about it.
What's a floor gang?
You sit on the floor because you broke your desk. It's not. It's
I don't want
a
to be
thing.
in a gang. Our gang's gonna fight with like bottles and whips and chains, man. Your gang's gonna lose.
Floor gang never loses, pal.
I do gotta say,
Your gang.
He's ceiling gang. Go to hell, ceiling gang.
I do gotta say, James, you look extra metal today.
Yeah, extra white. For a guy who's
I took
native.
a shower.
For a guy who's native, you're very very white looking today, pal. Mate, sorry. Oh man.
I
I
took a shower.
apologize. Please don't cancel me.
I took a shower for once.
Good for you. How's that feel? Feel better?
No, it feels weird.
You look a little whiter today.
Oh, what do the
I'm a
Romans
light.
say?
Shower.
I have a late.
What do the Romans say? Cleanliness is next to godliness. Don't you want to be a god? Clean up, pal.
I don't know.
It's disgusting.
I don't know, like,
It depends
It's
on
things of
what
sport.
year you're from.
Mhm.
Romans weren't very
16
clean, man.
AD.
They used to like poop together. They'd like poop in public together. And they thought
What do you
they were
mean? What do you
poop
mean in
demons, like,
public?
in public, they had public toilets, and you would poop with your neighbors. And they were afraid of poop demons coming up and getting them. They had these beautiful marble, like sewers right under the toilets, and it was a public thing. Poop together.
Was that like
That's
the
why I don't
Roman?
want to be in Rome. So you can be Roman all you want. I'm not pooping with you, buddy.
Oh, I never asked you to.
Yeah, they just pooped all over the place, back in those
No, they had.
in Rome.
When in Rome.
And I imagine everywhere else they just pooped if they had to.
No. In Rome they had public toilets. It was a big thing.
They
And
were super sophisticated. They were the first ones to come up with like water systems and whatever. Like that.
Their water systems were unmatched even till today.
And this is how we fill in 2 hours.
This is important.
I'm just throwing it in
The
there.
scatological record of mankind. That's
Anthropology
important
with James Logan.
stuff.
Oh wait, the other way. Whoop.
There we go. So this has absolutely nothing to do with anything, but I would have saw it today. It made me happy. It's a full screen.
How can this not make you happy?
How can this not make sense? I love it. Watch. Isn't that awesome? It likes the music.
It's hungry.
How could you not? How could you
I
not
think
love
that's-
something like
I
that?
think that's cool, man.
I thought it was cool.
Like,
Share with everyone.
there's one thing that's for sure amongst all species is that sound is something we have in common.
Yeah, everyone loves music, even beluga whales. And who
We
doesn't?
all fart.
Who doesn't love matador? Matadors? What are those guys called? Mariachi. Whatever. I wish I could be there for this.
I need some tequila right now.
All right. Well, speaking of tequila.
That would be great for that kind of music.
Uh-oh.
Really drunk.
Uh-oh.
It might be that time again.
Excuse me.
So, if you guys didn't know, over on this channel, we have a thing called Chugs for Subs, and it is literally for charity. So, if you subscribe, we do a chug. In my case, I do a shot because I suck at chugging. Is everyone prepared for the nonsense?
No.
Not at all.
How many subs.
So on YouTube, we got 4 on BitChute. Big shout to BitChute, guys. 9.
That's rough. That's going to be a rough one.
I don't know if BitChute is at the same rate as YouTube. I don't know. I think that's like a
No,
1 in 10
we need
conversion.
I would say
Yeah,
for every, I would say for BitChute, I would say for every 10 followers from BitChute, that's like 1 chug.
Yeah, BitChute's like XRP. It's like, kind of worthless.
And we had 4.
Oh,
Excuse me. I like
Just throwing
BitChute.
shade.
I like BitChute too. BitChute's awesome.
I like the subscribers over there. They have they got some taste.
Yeah,
I didn't say it. I didn't say
I
it.
just don't want to do a ton of shop.
Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. That's like my theme song for this right now.
Should call it Das BitChute.
Das BitChute.
Das Überbitchute.
All right. So, just like on previous episodes, this is 2 solid ounces. So that's for 2 subscribers. Get it done, get it over with. I'll do a second one. That'll cover YouTube, and then we just got to cover.
Well, how much does this cover, man?
I don't know how much is there. What am I?
I don't know. It's just, I guess,
About 3 ounces.
yes.
About
So
3 shots.
So anyhow, this one's for you guys. Thanks for subscribing. We appreciate it. And for every subscriber, $1 out of my own pocket goes to charity. And this month's charity is for Movember. It's for men's prostate health.
Slurp.
what did they say? It's like for every stash that you grow, you're gonna save a bro.
Yeah, man. It's November, guys. Grow on out. Hit subscribe, and we'll do a chug for you. Oh, I didn't go down.
You know, do like an upside down one too if you don't want to do like the.
You don't want to do the porno stash? This is the best. Ba-da.
Well, I like to think of it as sort of like a thermometer.
Because it goes up the butt.
I didn't say nothing.
Well, when you're 69ing, we'll see what.
I still have a little shot. Just carry on, guys. I'll take the shot and
Play the music.
Yeah, I'm doing a shot to the music here.
yeah, the music would help.
It's helping.
It's helping. It is. It is.
Thank you, Beluga. And we call that fair use. Those guys are very talented, and I'm glad that they would serenade, a creature.
Beluga, their biggest fan.
They seem. Oh, this jerk throwing shade at them now. Gosh. Well, that was 4 solid ounces. That is for all of our YouTube subscribers. Thanks for being here, and thanks for subscribing. Leave a comment, would you? Come on, guys. If not, just keep watching. Enjoy. We're eventually going to get into.
You know what's good about comments? They're free.
Yeah, it costs nothing. Exactly. Leave a comment, hit subscribe.
A portion of your soul.
Sure. Okay.
And, for the record, I'm nondescript tailor-made cigarette.
Right.
Carry on, good sir. We got Robocop.
Yeah, let's sit here in silence because that's really gonna get the views going.
Well, I could throw a few things in. I could throw a few things in.
Yeah. Well, let's hear what you got to say, man. That's why.
All right. Just a sec.
Just a sec, folks.
Just a second.
Got it coming.
He's got information for everybody.
All right, here we go. If you're local to Alberta, Canada, and seems how this is Robocop and lots of cars get damaged in this film, I thought it would be a cool thing to bring up a new company that just came up in Alberta. It's called the Estimator Guys.
Hang on. Whoop.
You can get their application on like the Google store now, which is like insane. I can't believe these guys are pulling it off. But what happens is you break your car, you don't want to pay too much money. They're going to scour all the province and find you the best deal. They're going to smash your price into savings.
Nice.
That's the Estimator Guys.
Nice parts and stuff, eh? Cool. I knew you were doing a plug tonight. I didn't realize it was that. Mobobius there, you checking out or what?
Yeah, I'm not drunk enough.
Well,
I'm not allowed to swear, so I don't know what to say.
Would you
I still got-
do a shot?
Well,
Check yourselves, buddy.
I have this, and this is like third. Well, it was a third full of gin.
Nah.
No, can't be. Actually, it is.
It's actually embalming fluid.
It's not get completely destroyed though. And
He's all for gasoline, people.
Face is flushed, lips are flushed. He might be telling the truth, folks.
Okay, do you guys just want to get into this or what?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Robocop. I like that font. I actually really like I like the opening of this. It's good artwork. I tried to make that, but it didn't work too well.
I agree. They had to do that the old school way too. They didn't have. No. Well,
no?
With pencil crayons, they drew it.
Well, yeah. In some cases, yeah. Like if you're into like design, you have to physically build it. I mean, they didn't have crazy software and computers, right?
No.
I had Photoshop in '87. It sucked. So we see the news report. We get introduced to Dick Jones, the OCP senior president. They show this guy is wanted. It's Red from That 70s Show. And this cop is... Oh, yeah, he's throwing a lawyer out. Get out of here. And we get introduced to this guy.
Young, bright-eyed, handsome Murphy.
Dude, can you believe, like, you're, like, way older than that guy?
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
You mean at the time of the filming, right?
Yeah, at the time of the filming, like he literally has always looked like he's in his 50s. Like, and I'm looking at everybody in this film. Did people just age differently?
And bro, the years were not kind. Do you think he looks rough now?
Brutal. Yeah, I saw him.
Oh man, he looks rough.
Yeah, just a life of hard drinking.
Holy moly.
Yeah, we see his partner introduced, and she just like punches this guy in the face. She's tough, man. He's like,
whoa.
Look at me. I'm going bald at like 28.
But if I can make a point,
go ahead.
He's actually the rookie cop. They just threw him in there. This is Detroit.
Yeah.
Like massive crime going on. He's the rookie cop. He's being assigned to a more of a veteran. At this point.
So what did he do at his last job?
Well, he's at a different precinct, more of a like a suburban precinct. You know, he's on
like he worked his way up in the ranking system as a police officer and ended up being stationed here in this crime-ridden.
I don't think you work your way up to that. I think you piss somebody off and then you get assigned to.
Well, OCP is reassigning people. Like that was.
Yes, they said that in the locker room. They're like
his if you had a bunch
of new recruits lately.
If you watch like in the movie, it feels like when he comes in and he's introduced, they're introducing him as like the rookie cop that's like excited about going up in a promotion. He's got stationed there. He's like a go-getter, you know, and the partner's like, oh, whatever. Okay, well, we'll show you around.
Yeah, for sure. So we come across these three gentlemen here. They're discussing basically Dick Jones. They don't like him. And then we get into a board meeting here, which I like the wall of TVs. That's so 80s like tech.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's so
Highest
cool.
of tech.
You're not in an official war room if you don't have like all those TVs on the wall, you know.
Look at that
Wall
audio
of
gear
TVs.
too.
Have you guys ever tried to do that with a bunch of TVs and use a splitter so they all like do the same image at the same time or like join as an image?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it.
I tried it. It's very difficult. So this guy here, anyhow, he's bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and you can't wait to meet the boss.
It's funny they depict like there's a very big difference between these guys and then the cops on the ground. They kind of even in the attitude, the characters are very different. You know, like the characters in the precinct, they're just regular Joes. You know, and these guys like they're all kind of douchebaggy. They're all kind of like
80s power broker kind of.
Yeah,
exactly.
Well, OCP doesn't own the cop force at this point. The city of Detroit still owns them.
Yeah, they're like contractors.
Yeah, OCP's trying to,
Trying
get
to
their
push
hands
them
on
out.
the,
Trying to
so
push
they can
them
get
out.
the property, so they can redevelop old Detroit and save it, and make it
into
better.
Delta City
So, how old do you think this guy is right there?
now or in that
In the scene, I mean, in 1987, how old do you think he is?
37.
22.
Yeah. There you go.
You're kidding me.
No. Telling you, people did not age well back then.
Wow.
They're all young. Yeah, they're young.
He went bald
And
early too.
keep in mind, folks, those of you that are tuning in that are like real nostalgic for like the old days. There you go.
That's what happens when you eat all that.
Even shake, man.
All those processed foods that they had. Like people talk about processed foods now. Try eating the crap from the 70s and 80s. Like this is what you turn into.
He's McDonald's. Yes.
Jeez.
This
Makes
guy
my
is
skin
literally
kinda
the same
itch
age
to
as
think
Roy.
about.
So I don't know if you guys. Excuse me. Do you remember what other movie he's from? Anyone?
I've seen him in some other things. I don't quite remember.
Get your ass to
I
Mars.
could not tell you.
Get your ass to Mars.
Oh yeah,
Total Recall, really?
Yeah, he's the bad
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Don't recall.
That's
He
right.
always plays this like evil executive guy.
him and Michael Ironside.
Off topic.
What's up?
What is your favorite moment in Total Recall?
My favorite moment?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
The very end. I'm not even kidding. That ending, just the way that it's so like open like that, it blew my mind away as a kid. I was like, well,
Is it really, Roy? That's the scene for you?
when he's choking on the.
Scene.
Oh, he's pulling the thing. Okay,
I'd say when
let's
he's
do
like,
it again. Get that out of your nose. Pull,
Yeah,
pull,
no,
pull
that can't be healthy, man. Don't stick that in there.
pull that probe out.
Pull the probe out of your nose.
Pull your brain out.
I thought the most memorable part for me was when he was in the fat lady suit, and they're like, "So, you bring any fruits or vegetables with you?" And she's like, 2 weeks.
I'm a vegetable.
That was awesome.
Oh man, we should totally do Total Recall, even though it's another
Oh, yeah, we
Paul
should.
Verhoeven film. I
Get your ass to Mars.
should do every
Hey.
Paul Verhoeven film. They're the best.
If the viewers want to see Total Recall review, make sure to
And
leave it in the comments.
comment
Mhm.
section down below. Check it out.
And
Oh,
we'll do it in about 2 weeks.
We are doing Robocop today.
okay. Let's get on with it. So Ed 209 gets introduced. I want one so bad. He's cute.
It'd be
And
cool if it was like a Roomba, like walked around your house and like vacuumed your floor and stuff. Like,
Vacuums.
You know those ED209, like the sounds, they've been like sampled in so many songs.
Oh, I know, eh? Like so many like 90s, like late 90s techno and jungle music.
So even now, like I forget, there's some dubstep stuff, like where it starts with him going, "Please put down your weapon."
I love this demonstration. I tried to keep the violence down in this too, because
It's a good amount.
Wasn't the original rated like X?
yes, that's correct. They
And
had
if you get the unrated
X?
version,
Why?
the scene where he shoots the guy, right?
it's
right-
excessive violence.
Yeah.
That's actually the version I watched.
Yeah, but X is like, adult rated.
No,
Yeah,
X doesn't necessarily mean like penetration. It just means it's like not suitable for a
Oh.
theater audience.
Definitely not. But lucky for us, we were alive in a time where this kind of stuff and this kind of violence could be marketed to children. And we all grew up watching horror movies and playing with crazy toys.
that's right. That's right.
So
Right. There's
Sure.
RoboCop toys, man. The RoboCop toys are cool. I still have one somewhere. It's like RoboCop. Like,
awesome.
yeah, here. Remember they had Rambo toys? Like, and I'm not talking like Rambo 2 or 3. I'm talking
The
First
little
Blood.
You could buy like the adventure package, and it had like a little bow and arrow plastic with like the little like neon yellow or was it orange neon like stick on darts. You could shoot it, and it had like a little plastic walkie-talkie. You had to like make believe.
What's
It had
that?
like a little knife and a grenade and stuff. That was like the Rambo pack. You guys ever remember that?
I do. I did. Okay. In the first movie, in the first Rambo movie, now we're going off topic again. Great. Thanks, Chugs, for subs. But
Yeah.
in the first Rambo, it's called First Blood. It's not even called Rambo. But in First Blood, what is that guy's name? David, the guy from CSI, the sunglasses guy everyone makes fun of now. He's like a
The stocky guy.
no, the
Murder.
redhead guy.
Oh no, never mind.
David
Hasselhoff?
Caruso.
David Caruso, that guy. Yeah.
Oh, here's a fun fact. But here's a fun fact for everybody. If you ever played the Sega arcade version of Golden Axe, they actually sampled David Caruso being killed by Rambo. Yeah.
What?
Oh shit!
Do you know the actual Rambo movie that was from though?
First
That'd
Blood.
be so cool. First Blood. First Blood Part 1 or 2?
There's only one First Blood, dude, and then it's
Well,
Rambo.
there
2,
was-
Rambo 3.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
I know my action films from the 80s because I had Super Channel. They
That's the danger of talking about action films around We Are the Night, because we are always just like psh, psh.
That's right. Let's connect everything. So, yeah, he hands this guy a gun. What kind of gun is that?
Desert Eagle .50.
Everything's a Desert Eagle. That's got to be a Raging Bull right there.
So
I don't know why it didn't precipitate that robot's balls into shrinking.
I'll show you a raging bull.
drop your weapon. What did he say? I can't remember now. You
Please
have
put
20
down your
seconds-
weapon.
Give me some ice
seconds to
cream.
comply. He's like,
You know what
The
that-
design of that thing is so
Honestly-
cool, man.
I don't have any ice cream. Please don't kill me.
If I could make another statement, I remember back in the day when this movie actually came out, we were like little hooligan kids, you know. And we
what were you, like 5? 4?
well, yeah, or like maybe like 6, 7 years old. Okay, and then like
Does
I
not
remember being like a little kid watching RoboCop and then going outside and messing with my neighbor's cars. And
what? Why?
back in those days, you guys remember the like
Frank.
old alarms that would be like step away from the car.
Oh, those Viper alarms? Those are cool, man.
Yeah, so we were like, oh, it's RoboCop. And we messed with it a lot, you know.
Yeah, I gotta get that alarm to talk. I had a Viper alarm. Those are retarded.
It was like step away from the car. This is your last warning. And if you messed with it again, it actually like tripped it. And the neighbor would flip out and chase us down the street. Man.
Yeah, we used to intentionally hit the wheel of the car with our skateboards just to get it to go off.
Yeah.
Step away from the vehicle and then you kick it.
Now the
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
now that other alarm sound is like going through my head. That
Beep, boop,
Oh,
beep, boop.
Yeah, remember they just go for like, oh
It'd
man,
go for like 20 minutes and then it would shut off.
remember my cousin, or not my cousin? What was that other Joe Pesci movie where the Super, where he had like he took over the apartment building in like the ghetto, like the poorest part of New York or LA or something like that. And he shows up in his shiny red Corvette, and he thinks he's all hot stuff, and his alarm's going off, and he goes down to check it out, and his car is just like a shell.
yeah, that's a good movie. What was that other Joe Pesci movie where he's like homeless and he goes to Harvard? Remember that? I'm a Harvard bum, and then he like dies of
Animal
like
House.
cancer.
Good Will Hunting? I don't know.
I don't know. That's a tough question. If you guys know the answer, leave it in the comments.
Yes, please.
I just remember him going, I might be a bum, but I'm a Harvard bum. He's like a homeless guy at Harvard. And he like attends classes because, you can just go observe, right?
Mhm.
Really?
Dude, you can do that at every university. You don't have to enroll. You can just go observe. You can go learn. They don't care.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go sit in on like lectures and stuff, but it's like sometimes you got to pay like a little bit of a fee, get through the door. It's not always free.
Well, everyone I ever did was free and is welcome to everyone to come in. Any
That's cool, man.
ways coming on in. So this guy's freaking out. They're like, get away from me. Nothing. Blah. It's cool.
Dude, that is creepy.
Look at that. I took a couple photos. I love the effects in this. And he like falls on the model of, what was it, Delta City? They're replacing Detroit. And
Look at
this
the
is
lights, man. The lights are cool.
here's the thing about like, that's a composite shot. It's not actually there, right?
Yeah.
So around the feet, that's the only time it really looks fake, especially in the version I watched, the 4K. But still, for the time, I'm not going to say it's Jurassic Park, but this looked good. It's really good.
Pretty groundbreaking.
It's very Masters of the Universe with like a Dolph Lundgren.
This guy's just like all those squibs going off at once. That'd have to suck. Look at this guy. He's like, my diaper's full.
What do you mean? Tell me again, very quickly.
What just happened? Did I win the election?
Oh no!
Is it Tuesday or is it Friday?
No. Do we have that buzzer? Put
No,
that buzzer on.
there's no buzzers, man. There's only video clips from now on. Moving along.
Like we're heading the electoral, but we haven't won yet, Joe.
Moving along,
What?
we are talking about
What is
Robocop.
that?
Are we going to Hooters after this or what?
Back in
Oh,
my
boy.
day, I found a
Come on,
raccoon in the closet. And then I
Yes?
told my fucking thing, get in the car. You know what I'm talking about?
Dolores,
Raccoon. He didn't get in the
Dolores?
car.
go and rake the leaves.
He went down to the basement and he started playing pool with my daughter.
I told him, you get the hell out of here.
You freeloader?
Ain't no one gonna be hanging out with my daughter to let bloop 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 bloop. If it's gonna be bloop 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 bloop. Moving
Get
along.
rid of Robocop.
Robocop, help me.
So I really like the shot they did here. This is obviously a matte painting. But
It's
wow.
beautiful.
Oh yeah.
That's
I
awesome.
love the art. I love the art style.
The visual style
It's
is amazing, yeah.
it's
That
you
can
know
be
it's as impactful as Alien and Aliens. Like just the aesthetic and like it. It reminds me of The Fifth Element a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Wow, crazy. Yeah, awesome.
Like this is pointillism as well. Like it's just If you know anything about art, it means everything converges in the center. It's really nice.
Yep, totally. That building looks like it's 200 stories high, and in the movie it probably is.
Yeah, that's right. And yeah, we see old Murphy
doing the gun spin.
Okay, do you guys know why in the story of RoboCop why he wanted to get really good at the Western flip?
Yeah,
Because his son watched TJ Laser. Yeah.
Boom! Nothing gets past our good old friendly DJ and host Julian.
Did you notice that she had like the future coffee mugs? Because like in the future they use square coffee mugs and not round ones.
Definitely. Cool.
Why
Square.
would you do that? That's stupid.
No, dude, imagine having a square glass. It would be less likely to tip over. It's the future.
It's like in Battlestar Galactica when they cut all the corners off the papers. It's like, why? I don't know, but that's what they do.
Hexagons. That's why.
This is the sheer vision of the future of law enforcement.
Hexagons, man.
Law enforcement.
So I don't know. Is she good looking or not? I'm kind of on the table about it. Kinda. She's cute.
You know what? If you're a certain kind of person, then maybe.
I don't know. Maybe a couple more drinks. Moving along. I'm gonna have that in my head forever.
You burnt the money, you dumbass.
There he is. Now this guy is the reason I shaved my sideburns today because I had that same thing going on. I'm like, nope, that's gotta go.
What is that scar actually called? What is that scar actually called?
Scab. I don't know.
Neither do I. That's why I asked.
Facial hairstyle.
I don't know. Everyone's bald in this. Like, God,
No, there's an actual name for when you're cut across the cheek like that. Is leave it in the comments if anybody knows.
it's called buy a razor.
His razor broke midway through his shave before he.
Think about this, dude. Right now in this movie, Red is younger than you, Mobius. Like he did not age well.
But
what
I mean,
with these people?
Like I'm the youngest guy on the panel right now. And how was the how old was Red in the film? Do we know?
I think like 29.
Yeah, probably.
Oh my gosh.
98.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, that's what happens when you grow up in like the 60s and 70s eating McDonald's for every. And this is, I'm not talking today's McDonald's either. We're talking when they did not give one rat's ass. That burger was sawdust. Fried in beef tallow.
Just jam-packed full of flour and sold to you for 15 cents.
There you go. Here's your burger. This is great. It's like you're eating sawdust fried in like animal fat. And they're like, what? It's good for you, right?
You guys remember McDonald's pizza?
Dude, McDonald's pizza is the best.
That was really awesome. Good.
That was awesome.
Remember the Ribwich or the McRib?
Oh, yeah. You still get it once a year. You just need to know when to go, right?
And McDonald's makes a killer lobster sandwich. Just be careful where you
Did we lose Mr. Logan or what? He's got no avatar. They're like, dude, you're an egg. No one likes. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Boop. Boop. Boop.
Yeah. We don't want eggs on the stream. Come on. Oh, okay.
Maybe he had to go assess the situation. You know, Robocop is pretty cool. So
it's pretty cool. Everyone loves Robocop. I love Robocop. I wouldn't want to be Robocop, but I respect him. Moving along. So there's Peter Weller, and he's yelling, "Hey, Bobby!
You like flying?
You know how to fly?" Oh!
But that shows you what they were trying to show you there was like how like this villain is the ultimate villain. He doesn't even care about his own crew. He will just
none of these guys do. They're all psychopaths, man.
Yeah, man. Like totally needs to be apprehended by Robocop.
And oh yeah, so they're creeping around in the warehouse where these guys are. And she's like, she sees them. This is one of the most infamous scenes in the movie because she pops her gum to get his attention, right? He's like, hey, you mind if I put this back in? And she looks down. Don't look at his dick, but she does.
Is that what that was?
That's what happens there. He's
What was that? Like,
he literally asks her, "Hey, can I put this back in?" Then he looks down, and she looks down, and then he gets the drop on her. He's like, Girls, you looked at my dick. Kills her.
Didn't even get to see it. You got knocked off the balcony, bitch.
Shit. Yes.
Would have killed to grow some hair and not dye it.
I was watching this with Julian, and she said, "You almost laugh exactly like that guy." I'm like, "What?" She's like, "You did it again." Like, no. So this is quite the hairstyle. I don't know what that's called.
That's all comb over. He doesn't even have hair up there. It's all just combed over.
Well, it combed over.
That's
into
the
weird strip of. Ugh.
I don't know what that is. But
early 2000s UFC look.
Yeah,
it makes him punk rock.
Yeah, totally.
That is one hell of a horseshoe he's got there, though. Whoa, dude.
It makes him an MMA fighter, man, because he's got that haircut.
He's a tough guy. I want to watch this TV show.
I'd buy that for $1.
I want to see it. What is this show? Everything's about some cake going to some chick's breast.
I think it's like I think it's like the Home Alone, like the keep the change, you filthy animal. Like they filmed that for Home Alone. Like they didn't actually. That's not something that existed. That's something that they filmed for the movie. And I think this is the same thing. They filmed this for the movie, just like all the weird commercials that are in it.
Well,
make it absolutely awesome.
Are you sure?
Hang on. No, that's not a real show. It's based on I can't remember that show now. It's based on a game show that used to exist. Smash TV was based on that too. The video game.
Oh yeah. Smash TV, yeah.
But what I read was that after they got the X rating, they added all this other content to it. So like the commercials, the news reports, and
because the movie was too short.
Yeah. So they added this to it, and I want to see this show. It looks cool. Like what? The guy just like shoves a cake in some chick's tits,
chest, yeah.
Screams, "I'll buy that for $1." I want to watch that. It's like a Japanese game show.
I don't know, but all the everybody in the shows who has a TV seems to watch this show.
Wouldn't
and
you
think
watch
it's
it, though?
like hysterical. They're just like, I'd buy it for $1 too.
It's like watching Ass the movie.
No.
So Peter Weller?
No wonder everyone's so angry and homicidal. That's the best entertainment they can find.
I'm in. I'm gonna start making a show about throwing cakes on chicks' breasts. See how long the YouTube channel lasts.
Well, you'd be popular overseas.
I'd buy that for $1.
I'm a celebrity in Japan. So Peter Weller comes across them. Ambushed by that guy, Yep. All of them.
Can't see the screenshot though.
Oh, right.
We're staring at all our own. Yeah, there we go.
Thanks for reminding me. That's called hardcore drinking. So Peter Weller
gets the jump on him.
Yeah, there's this guy. What else is this guy in? I think he's a vampire in something or something.
He's a douchebag bad guy and anything with a douchebag bad guy in it.
I don't know who this guy is. I couldn't even find him in the credits. He's probably a grip from the set. Verhoeven's like, just go and act. Don't worry about it.
That's probably Verhoeven's cocaine dealer right there.
Yeah, well, look at
Stop
that.
complaining, man. You got no lines. Just get in there and look.
Just point the gun and look menacing.
Yeah.
So I think of that.
I think it's perfect for a soundbite.
He's like, "You're looking pretty cute in that helmet, boy."
He's like, "I'll take it off for you. Do you want to see my hair?" He's like, "You have hair? No one in this movie has hair. Now you die." He's looking at him. He's like, "Oh my god!"
They're like,
look at that. He's like, "You have hair?" He's like patting him. He's like, "Oh man, now I don't like you." We could have been
That's why
friends.
he had to die, because he had hair.
Yeah, you're way too skinny, and
It's like a cow. It's like a cow with opposing hooves. The farmers killed him.
I always like this saying, "Na na 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 na." Bah! We know what happened. That was actually super gross in the unrated version.
Yeah,
by the
these
way.
guys are all psychopaths. They're like laughing as they like torture this guy. Like, you guys are all assholes.
I'm telling you, watch the unrated version. Director's cut is brutal. It's way worse.
I didn't
supposed to
see
be,
that.
man.
I didn't see the unrated version.
It's brutal. I'm like,
Look at them. Look at the joy on their faces.
Look how happy they are.
Yeah, they're
What
so
reason?
happy. Like, I've never seen a group of guys so happy. Like, not even
Did
at
anybody
strippers.
actually see how that scene was made?
No, what's up? Let's hear about it.
They actually made a dummy
Okay.
of the actor that looked exactly like the
Was it exactly?
Maybe the
like,
actor's an
very,
asshole.
very,
Maybe that's why they
very,
had
very,
so much fun.
very close. Very close.
Yeah.
And it was all done by air. Like they would stomp on a air pocket and it would run through a tube and it would like make the dummy go up like this. And they would like shoot it right in the head. And it would just go back like some type of like, I don't know,
Like
like
a matador?
heavy bag. It'd be like, boop. You know?
Looks like James is leaving us. Good night,
What?
sweet friends. Yeah, he's done.
Have a good one.
Out you go. Gave him the boot. He's too tired, he said. Okay, well, I'm sure the three of us can handle Robocop on our own.
Mhm.
Do. I want more of that that music.
Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum.
Oh wait, yeah, that's better. I want to buy the Robocop soundtrack and just like play it in my car everywhere I go. Every time I'm driving, just turn that on.
I was just gonna say that, like, just you're pulling up to work and that thing's full blast with all the windows down, and you just like skid into the and you step out of your car and you just feel like
You gotta put the leg down first, like
yeah, the leg down. Yeah, you have to have the leg down first.
drop it.
Go to the store to pay for your stuff. Put the stuff down. Be like, your move, creep.
Oh man, look how happy they are. It's almost like kind of nice that some people got together and they're so happy.
Yeah,
about,
they found something that brings them together.
they really did, torturing this poor cop.
Poor cop, yeah.
Yeah, and he's done. She's like, no, I wanted you to cheat on your wife with me.
I totally don't have PTSD after this.
My chin strap barely fits over my chin.
Yeah, she's kind of chubby, eh?
I have this microphone that I could use to communicate, but I'm just gonna like sit here and stare.
She's actually not phased. She's like, you know what? You were a terrible cop. Let them take you. Boom.
Man,
She's
for,
not phased.
for a woman that was like only like 26, she maybe younger, 24.
She's hungry.
She's got a lot of lines on the old face there, man. This is what happens when you eat macaroni and cheese. It's not, for every meal in the 80s. It's not.
Yeah, everybody in this movie is in a rough shape, man.
It's brutal.
Like TV dinners every night.
Good old tea, just salt. Hey, can I have some more salt?
Hungry Man. They eat Hungry Man every day.
Basically, yeah.
Remember when I was doing that? You literally told me, "Stop, man! You're gonna die." I'm like, "What?" It's good for you. It's like I was starting to get like cramps. And I looked at the sodium level. I'm like, "Holy crap!" That's like
You're just like, I got sodium poisoning.
it's like half of a salt shaker. If you look at the sodium level in TV dinners, I'm like, "Whoa!" Like half, like
Well, that's what they got to do to give them the shelf life they need.
yeah. Well, and then I'm sitting there eating it. I'm like adding salt because it's so delicious. So delicious.
I'm so dehydrated.
So this is where I find what's really cool about this film is that it starts moving into those POV shots, Like Verhoeven really had a vision for this. And we see him, on the table. He dies. He's having like memories, flashbacks, and we get to this with the scan lines. This effect that they're doing here was actually done on an Amiga with a video toaster, by the way.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah, it's cool.
We had one in my high school.
Really, I had one at home. I think Nate, you had one too, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
of course.
Yeah, if you had an Amiga, you had to get video toaster. That's just like the way it is.
I had it on my. It was an Amiga 2000, actually.
Mm-hmm. So I find her very good looking for some reason. Contemporary.
I don't.
She could be. She could just be in the 2020s right now. Like she just would fit right in. You never even know.
Actually reminds me of the lawyer I dated a lot.
Oh, wow. Nice. The grid scene, that's cool. I like this.
No.
Inspired by the
Command.com, load BIOS.
Exactly.
Ramtech, config sys, all legit. I don't know about comspec.exe or memory.dat. I think that's some
Robocop
stuff for the Robocop program.
Robocop literally runs on DOS. That's what
they're just like installing scripts in his brain.
Yeah.
Command.com. That's DOS. He runs on DOS.
Not enough conventional memory.
Don't worry, we'll run him off Scum VM.
Those are my favorite games, by the way. And yeah, once again, memory set systems. Okay, it's either DOS or it's CPM, but it's yeah, they're having their New Year's party. She gives him the big old kiss. When she's cute. I don't know about nowadays. She's probably like 90, but see the worn out old police chief, just stressed out. He's typical of every cop movie back then, but that's the way it was. Police
Why
chief.
does everybody in this movie have a receding hairline, like a really bad one?
Look at the cop in the background, even him. He's like, I'm going bald.
We're going bald now.
What was wrong with the diet? What was wrong with the diet?
Everybody,
Everything.
even the extras. We're going bald.
Now, if you guys didn't notice, this extra right here, I'm circling him. That is actually, what's his name? He was in the movie Gymkata, and he was an Olympic gymnastic gold medal winner. And now he's an extra. Well, after the movie Gymkata completely destroyed his life and career, he's now an extra in Robocop as a cop. Isn't that amazing? You learn stuff here.
My mind is blown, and you folks have heard it first here on We Are the Night. And if you're new here to this channel, then subscribe, hit the bell.
He was paid $500 that day, and he spent it all on cocaine. And he was evicted from his bachelor's suite apartment, but he never recovered.
He slept in somebody's Airstream.
Well, sadly,
on the floor.
Sadly, he committed suicide not long after, and that was the end of Gymkata. I'm just joking.
Wow.
So, guys, we're not even slightly caught up for Chugs for subs, but you hit subscribe, you get a chug, and $1 goes to charity. And this month, prostate cancer, grow a mustache. I'm committing to this.
I ran out of everything. I don't have anything else.
I hate facial hair. I do. I can't stand having it. It's for charity, damn it. So, one more 2-ounce shot, because let's
I'll finish this.
Let's get absolutely mentally retarded, mentally different. The hell do we call it here? To be woke?
I mean, I have nothing left. I mean, just this, but that's it.
That wasn't so bad. Thanks for subscribing. Whew. We love all you guys, and we love talking about movies. That's all you gotta do is like come here. If you don't have anyone to have a drink with on a Friday, you're lonely, you're sick of the quarantine, the lockdown. Come on, guys, what are you doing? Tell your friends, get over here, leave a comment, hit subscribe. We're the only thing going on YouTube on the weekends. There is no other live stream. Like, what are you doing? Just watch this one. What are you thinking? Like, do you really want to be drunk on a Thursday? Oh, wait, that show's gone now. It's gone. What are you going to do? You got our show. Get over here. Okay. Before Mr. Mabobius falls asleep, we'll get back to Robocop. So he shows up in the precinct, gets his prime directives. Someone will read
Directive
those out.
4.
Read those out in a robot voice. Come on.
Serve the public trust. Protect the innocent. Uphold the law.
That's actually pretty close, dude.
That was really good, actually.
Yeah. Oh my god, I didn't know you could do impressions that well.
Wow.
So back to there's the scene from the trailer.
There he is, man. Big gun.
It's cool. There's the key catch. 50
Yep.
takes. Wow.
50 takes.
That does look like a
50 takes to
plastic
do
gun
that.
too. A plastic glove, I mean.
Yeah. I'll buy that for $1. It kind of looks like James a little bit.
Yeah, it does.
No.
That's what James is going to look like in like 20 years.
If he gets rid of like the like his beard and all that, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
There he is.
He'll be up on stage playing metal guitar and he'll be like,
He'll have a big sheet cake with him and just throw it at someone.
He just like in your face. The price of gold went down $1.
So yeah, we get to this robbery. He's like, robbery in progress. He's just like total the guy.
he shows up and he throws the guy through the fridge and then you
Just murders him.
Like,
Just
have a
murders
nice day. See you later.
Just murders. He murdered
I love
the
it.
guy. That guy's dead. He
Half
you
their
don't-
merchandise is gone. They lost more money on the merchandise that got smashed than they would have if the guy just walked out with some cash.
Yeah, but the guy's dead, so the mission's complete. Doesn't matter.
Serve,
protect
protect the public. Serve
protect
the
the
law.
public trust.
Stay out of trouble. That was his thing. I love that.
What's coming up? Oh yeah, so dude, they're throwing beer bottles at her. Like these guys are
It's Detroit, man. That's Detroit. It's lawless.
just crazy.
Dystopian Detroit.
Get her.
That's the world they live in.
What
There's
the-
a film, like it's like a fan film or whatever, and it's like it expands on this scene here. And
dude, you
it's
want to bring it up? Go find it.
Robocop, and he's like, because like he shoots that one guy in the crotch, but like there's one where like Robocop like shoots like 50 dudes in the crotch. Like where is it? Let's see if
I don't know. I remember RoboCop just like pulling his gun out, shooting a guy with the burst fire,
Right.
and the guy go like flying through walls and exploding into pieces. Like
All
it
right,
was.
gents,
If RoboCop shot you with his gun, it was always bad news.
I need 40 seconds here because I've drank.
So
I-
how do you actually pronounce the director's
back.
last name?
Verhoeven.
Verhoeven. With Peter Weller. But that's I don't know. Is that how you do it? Really?
Unfortunately, I can't show that scene because it shows actual penises getting shot. I don't think it would be appropriate for YouTube.
Just put Bidmax all over the place. On top of it. It should be fine. You know,
Yeah,
there's
no, definitely not. I can definitely not show that scene on this because we will get
you find
removed from YouTube. Yeah, no, I found it, but it shows actual dicks getting shot, like real dicks. getting
Well,
shot.
Oh, well, I'll just
So-
leave it in the comment section tomorrow.
Yeah,
I just thought it was really cool when like Robocop would pull up to the scene, you know, that juiced up Crown Vic that looked all sleeper.
Oh God!
You know?
Now we have another conversation. Oh, I should turn my camera on. We have a conversation, dude. We're talking about this today. It is not a Crown Vic.
It's not?
that's
You're
a Ford
wrong.
Taurus.
Oh,
Taurus
no.
SHO.
Oh, super high
P71.
output Taurus. Really?
I'm like doing the
Oh.
robot dance. You can't see it. SHO, buddy.
Oh,
Well, I don't know if it's an SHO.
Yes, it is. I looked it up. They
oh.
use several Ford Tauruses, and Robocop's is an SHO Taurus.
Well,
And there's
it's
also a ZX Taurus as well used.
probably
used as
for the
well?
better, you know. But it was so cool because it would roll up. It'd be like, you know, like
I forgot
door-
the cops had those. Like
It's funny that one scene where like because he peels out, like his intro where he like meets his partner, what's her name there, and he's like, I'm driving, and then she gets in and he like peels out and the front wheels are spinning. You're like, front wheels
well,
are-
I mean, come on. I mean, in reality, like you'd see the car and it would be like, because Robocop's sitting in the driver's seat, the suspension would just be like, it's like he's like a 10,000-pound freaking cyborg human.
I want to watch Robocop 2 after watching this.
He's so heavy that when he walks, it's like, and it's awesome because they're like going to danger there, Murphy, and he's like, I will apprehend the suspects. And everyone's like messing him up. They're like shooting him up, and he's like, and then all of a sudden he's just like, and like stay out of trouble, and everyone is like flying through walls. It's awesome.
It's RoboCop. If you guys haven't watched it, you suck. So yeah, there's the scene. It's like, oh
Yeah,
Look at their outfits, man. Like,
dude,
where did
those
they
guys
come from?
punk rock town. Everyone's punk rock and bald.
It's like
You know,
what's that video game? The side-scrolling fighting video game where all the bad
Final
guys
Fight.
are like punk rockers
Final Fight, dude. This is Final Fight.
with like Hagar. And
Yeah,
then, like,
Final
the
Fight,
fast
dude.
guy.
It's
Yeah.
Final Fight, man.
Good old
Cody.
Final Fight. Yeah.
We should do you guys want to play
Yeah,
Final
sick.
Fight on stream tomorrow? Anyone? We can do that.
I've been down.
Maybe. I got to babysit.
Right on. Well, dude, if you also if you want to watch RoboCop 2, we could have a watch party on Twitch, Trovo, and D Live, our 3 other destinations, because if we had one on YouTube, they'd probably call the police. They call RoboCop on us. So just a good shot of the cop. Oh yeah, there it is. She's like, "Thank you." He's like, "Don't touch me." I took this of the reporter because I love the feather hair. I love that look. You know, it's hot. This
What kind
guy,
of camera is that?
oh, right back here.
Yeah.
That is a Nikon.
Minolta? Oh,
No,
Nice.
you're right. That is a Konica. Holy crap! You don't see those anymore.
no.
Now they just make printers. So, excuse me.
That guy looks like our premier, Jason Kenney.
I thought he looked like this other actor, but I can't remember the name right now. Some fat Irish guy.
The expression that he's making. Get me a friggin' chocolate muffin right now.
I love how he gets torn through the wall and it's like cut out like a
It's like, this
cartoon.
is cheap drywall.
And it just chucks it, just kills him.
I
Die.
don't know if they killed him.
Dude, he threw him out of a window. The guy's dead.
There's a lot of throwing through windows in this movie.
The reporter there that like teased out bangs and like
Look at her
hairspray.
necklace. Holy crap. What is that thing?
That's called a statement necklace, by the way.
A statement necklace. Really?
Mhm.
She's
Moly.
definitely making a statement with that thing.
I learned that from some other YouTuber's channel like yesterday because she keeps popping up in my feed and I've never watched any of her videos. And it's like, who is this person? But you don't get a
Awesome.
shout out because I don't know you.
Oh man, that guy has hair. That guy has hair. He doesn't belong in this movie. That's probably a toupee.
That's the perfect hair for this type of movie, though.
Stay out of trouble.
It's like, I'm a teacher.
This one, I'm like, oh my god, what's going on here?
Do you notice like when
Creepy.
they're at the urinal and the other guy's like leaning over talking to him, he's like, "Yeah, man, blah blah blah." I'd be like, "What are you doing, man? I'm trying to piss." Like he's like, "Oh, a nice watch. Is that a Rolex?"
Yeah. Hey, what kind of belt are you wearing? May I look? Can I see that belt where you're taking a piss? Just like staring at him.
You get the guy that comes in and goes, "Hey man, oh, we met before. Oh, you're so cool. Can I shake your hand?" And you're like,
Sure. Yeah, here we go.
You want to cross streams, bro?
like,
I don't know
no.
what's going on in this scene. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, he's trying to intimidate him. He's trying
No,
to mad
man.
dog
Are
him,
you
man.
sure? I
He's
think
like-
he's trying to kiss him.
No,
No,
man.
man,
He's
he's
trying
like-
to show him. He's trying to show him how to use Head and Shoulders.
Right.
It's like, you got dandruff. Look
Look,
at the
man.
dandruff. It's gonna come out of your head when I do this.
That shower water you're using is way too hot. Look at this skin is dry.
Kiss, kiss, kiss. So back to scientist chick, good-looking scientist girl, and he's like doing the chicken, like "Rawr!" He's having a dream. It's like time. Oh, runs into her. What's her name? Stephanie?
I can't
Sure.
remember.
Jennifer.
That's how
Yeah.
much she matters in the movie. I can't even remember what her name is.
They'll fix you.
Hey, could you go back to that last shot, Julian?
Yes.
What is that inspired from right there? Does anybody know?
No, the Excalibur. I don't know. What's up?
R2D2, man.
How do you figure?
It's documented. That's what they were inspired by to make
Actually,
that.
it was Judge Dredd.
Well, part of it, yeah, but mostly R2D2.
Was that comic even out at that time? I don't think it was.
Yes, Judge Dredd. Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
RoboCop was directly inspired by Judge Dredd.
I didn't know that. We learned something new on this show every Friday.
We should do Dredd. I love that movie.
Which one? The old one or new
Dredd.
one?
No, Dredd.
The new one?
Yeah.
You don't want to watch the one with Stallone?
No, fuck that.
Why not? Why not? Why not? What's okay? That's for another topic. I don't even
No,
want to.
man, Dredd's a great movie. Dredd's a really awesome movie.
I really like that actress in that a lot, by the way. She's cool. She was in a movie with what's his name? Scott William, the guy who played Stifler. What the hell movie is that? And
Jason Scott Thomas?
No. The guy who played Stifler, William Scott, something or other. But she was in a movie with that guy, and it was about this guy who's basically suicidal. Like he's actually going to
Sean William Scott.
That's the guy, yeah. Good movie, and she's in that with him. Really, like it's more of like a drama. It's kind of serious. Like the guy's basically going to kill himself because his wife died or something, and she kind of talks him out of it. But
Stifler in like a serious role?
yeah, it was a serious role. And it was really good, and she's in that. The chick from Dredd. Can't remember her name at all right now because we do chugs for subs, and then dude, are you like scratching your lice out?
Too long.
I know it gets itchy. Let's get moving along. Well, we got lots of time. Beto's dipped out. Okay, so Mr. Bike, Mr. Biker. What
No
bike
idea.
is that? Really?
Suzuki? Who knows?
It's a Ninja. Ninja 500. It's, the rims give it away.
He
Back then,
mugs the gas station for gas. Like,
yeah, it's
like
ridiculous.
gas was like cheap back then. You didn't even need to do that.
Yeah.
Or
Here's
maybe
$2.
it's the future. I mean, it's a movie about the future, so maybe gas is like really expensive in the future.
It's the future,
It's-
but it's somehow in the 80s at the same time.
College boy drinking his Perrier.
You think you're smarter than me? That almost looks like a laptop.
It looks
What
like an
is-
iPad, yeah.
Yeah, what
Wait
is
a
that?
minute.
Verhoeven, what's going on here?
Whoa. Did we
you
just
in-
like
We uncovered a
Enter-
time traveler. What?
Yeah, totally.
What's going on?
That looks a lot like an iPad.
It really does. Oh my God. We just uncovered the truth about Robocop. He's real. Drop it. It's like I don't even know if I'm close. I suck at impressions. We killed you. We killed you. I know you. There's the gas spraying everywhere. He's driving away. I should have used that for the thumbnail. Damn it.
Awesome shot, man.
Mhm. There's the
Like-
poster.
Killer. Yeah, actually.
That's the
That
poster.
is awesome.
That is the poster for sure. If you guys didn't know, for every review we do, we print out one poster.
If anybody's interested in obtaining a poster for themselves that's good enough to hang on the wall, high quality, then leave a message. We can work it out.
That's right. And I like this. He goes into the server room, and this is like totally an 80s server room, just like garbage, ribbon cables everywhere.
Oh, I've been to server rooms that look like that.
Yeah, just a nightmare. And he's like,
Oh yeah.
this is a very definitely R2D2 Star Wars right there for sure. Dunk puts it in. Is it in?
Data spike.
That's the Robocop middle finger USB stick.
It's cool.
Oh man.
I like how everything's on CRT monitors.
Well,
The scan lines. So he starts like tripping out. He's like, man, that's a good shot too. Damn, some of these are just
Really good.
very clear when you watch the 4K
You just have an eye
version.
for it, you know.
Yeah, the RoboCop, the first RoboCop armor, like the actual prop armor, was made of like metal.
Really? I didn't know that.
And it was like it weighed like 40, 50 pounds.
Is that why he was
then,
so skinny?
I don't know, but it was.
Dude, he
really
looked
tough.
anorexic in that film. Like before he became like, he's like, holy crap, that guy is.
You know,
And then-
there's one thing about RoboCop when he has this visor off, when it's just the backplate and the open face. They did a really good job of making it look like the skin was stretched over.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking that too. Watching that, I'm like, whoa, that's some good effects for like the year. Like that's almost like creepy. So he's hallucinating. He finds that picture of his family, their old house, and she's like, "I need to talk to you." He gets mad. There's his angry face. Punches a TV. And we go to this club. And I really want to talk about this a lot because the music in this club is absolutely no genre that's ever existed. It's nothing
No,
but
it's industrial.
it's not dude, it's not even industrial. It's nothing but stabs. It's just stabs with like a break beat. Like bah, 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 I'm like, that's what they probably thought like future music would sound like. It's just weird. It's like it's like playing a weird video game or something. It's just strange to me. He finds this guy in the club and he tries to kick Robo in the balls. It doesn't work. I don't have a dick. He drags him out by the hair. It's always fun. And we get to your typical Friday night. with a guy who's going bald.
With an executive.
hmm Yeah, man, just a power broker doing tons of blow. And from what I read, this is actually real cocaine. It was Paul Verhoeven's personal stash. He's like, yes, just go ahead and do it. The method act, you know. He's German, right? And the girls are just like,
Just go ahead and I've got like a whole bag of like chalk. You guys just like have at it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, dude,
I'll cover it.
have you not seen Showgirls? Same director, man. They ain't faking it in these films, pal.
Well, I mean, is this an era of film where they're just like really want to get the shot?
Yeah, dude, they want it to be as authentic as possible. Like, she's like, hell yeah. And this wasn't scripted.
Well, the hair and the outfit says everything. I mean,
she's going for it, man.
Oh yeah, that green leather.
She's just like,
jacket with the
I do this for a living.
feather. That's the most 80s haircut, the most 80s earrings, and the most 80s jacket.
Mm-hmm. I would totally be into it though. Like she's kind of hot. She's not bald. He's in. The other one's like, hey, don't forget about me. She's trying to peg him. It's funny. She looks a lot like what's her face from Deadpool? Monica Baracarin or whatever. Marina Baracarin. Anyone? She was in V.
Couldn't tell you.
You suck.
Yeah, she was in V. That's hilarious.
Dude, she looked very, very similar. That's our mom. High on blow, pegging a guy in Robocop. So, this guy Red shows up. He's like,
"Hey, dumbass!
Hey, dumbass! You stay away from my son's girlfriend. Even though she goes to prison soon, she's, orange in the new black.
Make sure to bring her back before 8 o'clock tonight, dumbass."
Right, I'll shoot you in the knees.
I like that he had a DVD or is it a
Go
CD?
back there. Look at that tie he's wearing. Like,
look at that bald spot. Wow.
What's the point of that tie? Like,
it's to look
he's
cool.
wearing it over what? Over like a bulletproof vest. He's wearing a leather tie over a bulletproof vest. Like,
and he has a flip up collar, man. Get out of here. That's styling.
Yeah,
he has Joker syndrome.
This guy is like,
he has Joker syndrome.
Look how deep his facial lines are, and he's very young in this.
Oh, he's very angry.
He's mad at the world, man. He's been trying to get roles in movies and TV forever. He's just drinking hard. It's 80s, just doing tons of blow.
You know how he ended up in that 70s show? He was like,
no,
he was like at the grocery store or whatever one day, and he's being like, you know how someone will like post a want ad and they'll have like little strips with their phone number or whatever, and it just said parts, and he's like, oh yeah, I need a part,
Yeah.
So he takes a number, but in the end, it was just the guy on the other end that wants to, he's got like a supply of car parts and stuff, and he's just like,
oh man, just brutal.
And then just off that, someone else seen him, and they're like, "Oh, he'd be perfect for Red. He's dumbfounded. He's got the hair. It's the bald spot.
You'd be perfect in this porno I'm filming. So do this first, and then we'll talk later." And by the way, there's no camera. This is your tryout. So it's
just a mirror.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull my pants down, and let's see what you got. You're like, just.
Moving along.
Really? Okay. Roy's got no sense of humor tonight.
He's just like, I think that Joe Biden is going to be the president of the United States.
He is the president. Fucking all hail Joe Biden, man.
Wow. This stream is
an ice cream cone.
We
Turn
don't.
it upside down and it drips. You gotta throw the ice cream cone away, just like a Constitution. Smell good.
I just love hanging out with the little kids, and I just love it when they bounce on my lap. He did say that.
Really?
Yeah.
The only thing I heard him say is rah, rah, rah. I thought it was so cool. I'm like, you gotta vote for that guy. He's awesome.
Yeah, man.
So
Like,
in this
I would vote
scene,
for him just to hear him talk more, because like
I love it.
he's even more entertaining than Donald Trump. Donald Trump's just like, I'm
he's-
so great.
Exactly. Like
I'm such a cool guy. I did all this stuff. I said I would do this stuff, and I did it. And now, but
yeah, that
Joe
gets
Biden-
dull though. I like Biden. He's all like, that fucking girl. I kicked her out of my house and said, you know what I'm talking about, guys? I was like,
I'm not
"Yeah,
even
man."
totally sure. I'm not even totally sure that everything you said was totally not true. I said it in
You know,
sarcasm. That's right, sarcasm.
sure.
We have 200 missile rockets ready at any moment. And if
Did I tell you about?
China wants to go, then we're ready to go.
Did you
I
guys
didn't
see
tell you
that?
about the super duper.
Okay, this is the last political thing I'm saying. Did you see that Trump blocked
We're
me
not
on?
being political here. We're just being
We're
satirical.
doing parody. They say Trump blocked me on Twitter. All I said is I volunteer to be the Supreme Commander of Space Force, and my name's Julian Orbit. Like, who else should be commanding Space Force other than me? Block.
Well,
I'm like, go to hell, man. You're not getting
well,
my vote, even though I'm not American.
He took it a little bit. It's like I took it a little bit of an insult. It's
Yeah.
the first time we had a space force since 1945.
Look, man, who else should be the Supreme Commander of Space Force other than me? Get out of here. I volunteered, man. Like, if you don't want that, you suck. You don't
Robocop.
belong. Yeah, you don't belong on this channel if you don't believe that I'm the Supreme Commander of Space Force.
Murphy
Okay.
should be the commander of Space Force.
No, he's second in command, man. He doesn't have that human element.
Can you imagine if you had like an arsenal like the Terminator? You're like, yeah, just go and you deploy him. And then you had Robocop. You're like, yeah, there's a riot in the city. Just go clean it up.
That's right. You don't let them loot anymore, Robocop.
I read the comic Robocop versus Terminator.
Oh, that's oh man, that's in my notes. That's in the copy. I have that in the copy.
You know who won? Robocop.
No.
Yeah, Robocop.
Yeah, but they
won.
used Robocop to create the Terminator.
Well, no, they put Robocop suits on Terminators.
No, you got it
They won.
backwards. You got it backwards.
You're backwards.
They used Terminator to create Robocop.
No, dude. They
Yeah.
literally Skynet uploaded Robocop's mind into the mainframe, and then they kill Robocop. I've got the comics, man. They're good.
Oh, that's
It's
I
Frank
know.
Miller, by the way.
I know what you're talking about. Without the prototype of Robocop, Terminator would never have ever been created because
Exactly. And then in the video game, which is based on the Frank Miller actually that whole story makes zero sense. That is someone
Is it the Robocop Terminator Robocop arcade game or
it's a Robocop versus Terminator. There's a game for Super Nintendo. I think it's on Genesis as well. And it's based on the comics, but none of it makes sense. Like Frank Miller was probably just cracked out of his fucking head when he wrote this. It's like they created each other, but in the game, Terminator's bad. But in the comic, he like teams up, and I don't know, man. It's just
I'm watching.
He is a Terminator.
Do you guys both know that Robocop actually was a professional wrestler?
What, like the actor?
No, the actual character Robocop.
No. Here, I need 45 seconds. Tell us all about it.
Well, back in the days, Eric Bischoff had a company called WCW. And they had a bunch of like for the time they had a wrestler that was just like Sub-Zero, and you know what I'm getting at. So they decided, hey, let's have Robocop come out and do a tag team match with Sting. And actually, you can look it up and see footage of Robocop like marching out there.
I'm looking at it right now.
And Sting is like in a cage, and like Robocop like walks up to the cage and bends the bars, like and rips the door off and frees Sting, and they have like a wrestling match.
No, I'm looking at it right now. This is so dope.
Awesome.
with Sid Vicious, he's there.
Yeah,
Sid Vicious. Man, remember Sid? Oh yeah, Robocop just rips the door off.
Yeah.
Let's Sting out. Now it's on, man.
Now it's on.
Oh, if only Julian was here to like show
what?
my screen.
Oh, where is it?
That is epic. That is probably one of the most epic things
Let
I've
me
ever
let me share my screen here. Share my screen.
Let's see it. Is there audio? What's going on?
All right, I'm sharing it now. This is pretty awesome. Okay, so Sting, we got Sting in the cage. You showing it? I'm sharing it.
I can't see it.
Yeah, here we go. Hang on. Boom.
All right, full screen that.
Yeah,
Enjoy.
go.
This was epic.
Here we go. There's Sid Vicious.
There's no audio. What? Oh my God, Robo.
Yeah.
Get out. You're right.
Holy crap, that's a full suit, man.
Oh my God.
Where's Arn Anderson?
Drop it. This is epic. Guys, if you love Robocop and you love wrestling, hit subscribe.
Oh,
whoa.
How awesome is that, guys? Come on.
That actually happened? Was that WCW? Or?
Yeah, that was WCW, yeah.
Skip them. We don't need to see them.
Who are those guys?
I don't know.
Oh, that's actually Arn Anderson in the it looks like a beige shirt there in the last frame.
Dude, let's find this footage and like get them the hell out of there. Talk about it ourselves.
Yeah. Okay, unshare. We don't need to advertise for these guys.
We don't know who you are. You guys can whatever.
I was just looking for the footage.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome. Pretty epic.
All right, back to Rad and his grenade. So he was like licking it and stuff. That was weird. Yeah, they kill that guy. This is a good scene where they go into the Coke factory. He's like, I'm the king of cocaine. They all know that. They like having fun. Like Coke's
So,
awesome.
like, yeah, man. Yeah, we know.
Mm-hmm. He comes in. He's like,
yeah, I like a Coke factory. Can I buy some?
He's breathing deep, targeting. They're all like big shootout. I don't know why I thought this was so funny. I died laughing at this extra. Look at that hair.
He's got so much hair. Of course he's gonna die.
He's probably like a assistant, like a photography or something. He's like, no, I'll be the scene.
Is that the crocodile hunter guys? I don't know.
No one knows who this guy is. Like he's an extra.
He's a robot in his natural habitat, fighting crime. Let's get close to him.
Stop right there. It's like, dude, he's a cyborg. He's not gonna.
Look, he's dancing. Dun 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 dun. Break dance.
As he's shooting people, he's like doing like robot dance.
So I read in the commentary. I read the commentary for closed captioning that this was actually real cocaine. It was Paul Verhoeven's personal stash.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll sacrifice it just for the film, but please sweep it up after. Get the glass out. Then
it didn't actually cost me that much. It's all
share it amongst yourselves. afterwards. Have a good time. Thanks for being extras on the film. Here's $20 each. So he arrests Red and just like absolutely kicks the living crap out of him. I thought that was cool.
Red just like rats his guy out. Just
Yeah,
like,
totally.
Yeah, no, the guys don't hire me, and I'm doing everything. And
Like,
there's a raccoon in my car, and I don't know what I was doing in there, but
I'm talking home. We played a game of 8-ball, and you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
it was back in my time. That's what we used to do. I don't know about you guys, but one day, raccoons are going to be walking amongst us just like normal people, and we should count their votes just like we count everybody else's votes.
It's like well, I used to watch Dr. Phil, and I'd make up like fake analogies for him. So there's always like nonsense he'd say. He's like, you put 2 weasels in a gunny sack when you had a porcupine. You don't got a birthday party. He's like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, no.
My friend, you have an ice cream stand.
Meanwhile, the old senior citizen sitting in their like retirement apartment is watching this Dr. Phil and like, yep, Dr. Phil said so.
Yeah. Senator military boot camp. It's like
You know what Dr. Phil always says?
Yeah, Dr. Phil says you can put 2 donkeys in a pen. If a bear comes out, you got a problem.
Well, it's not like you can get a mop dang on a doop these days.
That's right. You can get 2 penguins to breed, but if a seagull comes,
She walks in like a big tall glass of hoo-ha milk.
somebody listened to that today. That's hilarious.
It was the style at the time.
Shout out to those boys. Okay, so he's bringing Red in, and yep, you're under arrest. There's the confession tape. He goes to go get this guy, get your ass to Mars, and Directive 4. You know what Directive 4 is? It means sit down and play Connect 4 with me, but if you lose, I can open up my belt. You know what I'm talking about? You can answer to me, boy. He's like, no!
I'm actually not allowed to arrest you unless you are fired from the company.
He's like, don't touch me there. That's not right.
He's like, don't worry. You're too old. You're way too old.
No, these are touches of comfort. It's because I love you.
I'm just going to adjust your back like this, sir. Just turn your neck like this.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's a chiropractor. He's a robot chiropractor.
He's just that's 5 years worth of pressure we're relieving right now.
Just close your eyes and take a deep breath, Robocop. It's fine. No! Hey,
Get away
me
from
there.
me! Get away from me!
I still got muscle memory of having a sphincter. You get your finger out of there.
I'm an officer of the law, for Christ's sakes.
We're going to hell for this. Ed 29 shows up. He looks like a microphone for some reason. Moving along. Doesn't he? Doesn't he top of a microphone right there? Weird.
That's probably what it is.
No. Oh, no, it's ruined forever.
Look at that frame. Look at that. Look.
That's
Wicked.
a poster. Wicked poster.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. That's a Robocop. That's a Robocop playing card right there. Boom.
Excuse me. Excuse me. All like 5 people watching. You're probably half as drunk as we are, so catch up already. I love this scene. This is one of my, like, since I was a kid, because he's like trying to get down the stairs and he's just like
design flaw.
Yeah. And then he sounds like it's squealing pigs that they used for that. He's like
all stop animation.
I loved it though. Even as a kid, I was like, oh, I wish I had one. I loved robots as a kid. Did you guys have any robots?
I had a Ninja Turtles pizza thrower, but I guess it's not really a robot.
Mabubs, did you have a robot?
Oh, what?
A
No.
robot. You didn't have a robot toy?
Mm-mm.
I had those Tommy robots. Do you remember those from Radio Shack?
Oh, yeah.
There's like the big one you could put a cassette tape in, like you'd play music and you
Oh
could
no
control
way!
them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
I didn't have that one, but I had all the smaller ones that were like his friends. I like them. They were cool. And there's my mind slipping away. I'll be playing pool with a raccoon soon enough.
This guy's like, yeah.
Yeah, let's kill that son of a bitch. Like, wait. It's like, I am a Democrat.
Get him.
I'm an officer of the law. Step back.
Well, the good guys always win, don't they? Moving along. They're just destroying him too. Like, she's like, come with me if you want to live. Also,
Murphy, come with me if you want to live.
is that what she said? I swear she did.
No, I don't think so.
I loved this commercial so much. He's like, I wasn't going to do the commercials of this because I want to cut them for like other purposes, but it's like, this got me. I love this, the claymation stop motion dinosaur. It's like the 6000 SUX.
8.7 miles to the gallon.
That was a dig Nissan, by the way.
24 valve. Dual overhead cam.
Bigger is better. As a dig at Nissan, it really was. It was a dig at the 240SX at the time.
It probably
Well,
drove
that's what that guy
drove
was
like
asking for in the hostage situation. He's like, I want a car with adjustable.
Oh yeah,
lights."
yeah, that was so funny. It's like, and it's gonna have shitty. It's gonna have really bad fuel economy. Otherwise, I'm not happy.
He's
Who
like,
cares?
All right, we'll get you your car. We'll throw in Blaupunkt. He's
I
like,
want one
"Ah!"
with a V. I want one with a V12. It only takes 94 octane. I don't care.
Oh,
Moving along, so Red comes into the office, and I actually thought the scene was funny. He just like pulls his gum out, gives it to the secretary. There you go. Lights a cigarette like a total prick.
Sweet
here,
bag.
take this. Congratulations, you are now sick with coronavirus. My job
So
here
you
is
could
finished.
smoke anywhere you wanted.
Back in the day, remember when you could smoke in the mall?
Remember when
Bro.
you could smoke in elevators?
You could smoke everywhere.
I remember
And
like
vapes,
going to the
huh?
store with my dad, and he was like smoking in the friggin' produce section in the grocery store,
Oh,
and
yeah.
just flick his butt on the ground and not even stamp it out. Just
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
At
And
the
they used
mall, you could do that. There's nothing.
they used to have ashtrays on all the
Oh,
counters and stuff. Yeah,
Except pricks that throw it on the floor.
yeah.
I was one of them. I remember going clothing shopping in a clothing store that was just packed full. You're just smoking while I'm looking at clothes on the rack. Just throw it on the fucking floor, like whatever. Like that was normal.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? Just that was normal. How
And
gross.
then everyone was all messed up because like you wanted to go for like dinner or something, and you were insulted that they had to ask you, was it a smoking or non-smoking section?
Oh my god. No, oh man. Yeah. You know, in you would know this, Betos, in Tokyo. Interestingly enough, the last time I was there, I went outside because I'm used to being in North America, but I went outside to have a cigarette and I got a ticket for it.
That's true. Yeah, you'll get a ticket for it, man. Yeah, and if you are in a designated smoking area that's outside and on a Japanese street, you are required to carry a little portable ashtray so that you don't litter.
Mm-hmm. Got big old giant ticket because I was smoking outside. And, the cop actually got a translator very quickly. Explained it to me. No, you smoke inside here.
What was the symbol like? Did he come at you and like what was
Went
the
like
symbol
this.
like? Yeah, yeah.
X, the
Yeah.
X.
Yeah.
X.
Halt. You know, like halt. Like,
I'm like, what the fuck?
like that.
And I just fuck screaming in my face. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I'm like, and I'm like towering over him. I'm like,
They don't
just
care,
looking at
though,
him
man.
like, dude, it's like, you don't even have a gun. Like, dude, I'm gonna scream at me. Who the hell are you? And then it's crazy. Translator cab, my guide comes out. He's like, oh, you can't smoke outside, man. I'm like, what? Like, no, you smoke inside. I'm like, okay, Japan's weird.
They sort of look like the 2012 version of like your gas attendant with the face shield and the coveralls and like
Mhm.
the little helmet they got there. You know, they have to be all safe running out to cars.
Okay, my Bubs is busy doing his Bitcoin. So let's get back to the movie. He's smoking in there. It shows these two in this like abandoned like car factory in Detroit. Apparently that was a real place, by the way. I read that.
I don't
Just
doubt it.
They filmed it just in like abandoned car factories. So he gets a drill out. Oh man, that's so cool. He gets that helmet off and sees himself. This guy, it's like 23 years later,
Like they're giving you
33 years later.
They're giving you a
And,
lot of information throughout this movie.
Yeah.
Like you got to really watch it.
Yeah, there's riots going on over the election, and they're smashing stuff. And
I'll buy that for $1.
You see, that would be
Yeah.
like if I was like older back in the day, that's what I would do. I would sell those SRT televisions. I'd have a wall of them. Step right up, step right up. You like
Step
Nintendo,
up.
son? Tell your father, and if you're not a ninny, you would ask your uncle as well to buy one of our SRT televisions.
all right, give me 1 second here, boys. I just got to go grab a drink because it's Friday night.
This character here with the beret, I didn't like the laugh he had. It just drove me nuts.
Yeah, it was a little too high pitched.
Just way too out of like over the top. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's dated. Maybe that was like the villainy type of thing to do.
What's up? I missed that.
This character with the beret on,
Oh yeah, stupid.
this respectable American with the
Yeah.
beret
He's like
on.
he's my favorite bad guy in the whole film, by the way. I like his attitude, man. I like the cut of his jib. Moving along. Yeah, look at them. They're just all hanging out. Let's destroy stuff. So they're shooting stuff with that insane rocket launch. What is that thing that they're shooting?
It's like a rail gun, and I don't know, like
Some crazy military weapon, you know. Like
yeah,
destroying,
futuristic.
destroying the nude adult bookstore.
You know, it's so funny that this is supposed to be like futuristic Detroit, but all the buildings have just stayed the same.
Just dilapidated.
That is
porn-
futuristic Detroit.
Is it just nothing changed? Everything just got worse.
Dude, I was there like 2 years ago. It's pretty much the same right now. Like, hasn't changed at all. It's just dump. No one lives there. It's all like abandoned houses and
People are
gangs.
just waiting for guys to come along with a railgun and shoot their homes so they can collect the
Yeah.
insurance money.
Instead
these
of like
guys
instead of a drive-by shooting, you got like a drive-by rail gunning.
Detroit, why not? Who cares?
The whole block is destroyed.
Just joking. I had a really good time in Detroit. Played a lot of really good gigs there. Good people. I almost had that Trump thing. The good people. I can't.
It's
do it.
very. If you go to Detroit, all I can say it's humbling.
That's right. It is humbling. I'll give you that. It makes you.
It makes you, you know,
Makes you think. Makes you think for sure.
a little bit, yeah.
So yeah, he just starts blowing up vehicles, having a good time. She's sleeping on that. Damn it.
She's actually sleeping on like a big pile of dynamite.
I like how this card says giant 6,000 on the front.
So if you didn't know, that's an SUX 6000.
Yeah, that looks absolutely ridiculously stupid.
The worst looking car
And it's like a
ever conceived.
what's that called? A flying wedge or whatever. Fly. You know, it's like when they're a fastback with a whatever.
Yeah.
What's that called? Come on, you're a car guy.
What do you want to know about cars?
Okay, it's a hatchback, a fastback hatchback, right? There's a term for that. The flying
Flagship?
No, I can't think of it. They're gonna make the FRS into one of those, and it didn't happen. Anyhow, yeah, these guys. Let's kill Robocop.
Shooting brake.
Shooting brake. Yes, flying wedge. That's so off. Shooting brake.
Look at that.
Dude, that's another poster right there.
Awesome.
Man, these 4K pictures are just killing it tonight. And here we go. Here it comes. Oh man, this scared me so much as a kid. I was like terrified of this scene. I watched the movie like 100 times, but every time I'd be like, oh, and now I watch it. I'm like, oh my God, this is so stupid. Oh, wow. And he's like, I'm going to get you, Robocop. So, bitch. And Robocop's like, oh yeah, I'm just going to stand in front of this toxic waste vat. Like, I got you now. Whatever happened to this guy? Did he ever act in anything else ever again?
I want to say yes, but at the moment, I'm not going to give you any kind of information.
I'm going to say no.
He was probably an extra in like some Van Damme films, or
Maybe, eh?
Probably.
Or he's just a male prostitute.
he's probably like a villain, like number 3A or B in like Steven Seagal flick.
That's like that movie. That's like that movie I was in, Ninja Number 2. Yay! Ninja Number 2. I'm so proud. Moving along. Yeah. There's no one in the vehicle, by the way. Some good special effects. I liked it though. That's cool. And no, toxic. Would toxic waste actually do this to someone? Like,
well, probably not immediately.
Like this, or it just like dissolves all the cells in his body.
It'd probably take a little bit of time. But.
This is so terrifying to me as a kid, though. When I like 87, when I watch this, I was like, "Oh my God!" He comes rolling out, and he's just, like completely mutated and melting.
I had flashbacks of
this is
Roger
really
Rabbit.
good effects, though. Like the effects are amazing. Like for practical effects, this is insane.
Yeah, actually.
Look at that. And he's like, he hams it up. He's got like condoms coming off his fingers. It's gross.
Whatever worked, hey?
Hey, man, when I first saw this, it was terrifying. And I watched it today. I'm like, oh, God, this is just dumb. But I still love it. Like, I mean, I love practical effects. Like, it's so good. And here comes old Red in the 6,000. He's like, oh, don't touch me, man. Give me a kiss. Just one last kiss, man. I love you.
Hey, man. Hey, give me a cigarette. Please. Give me a cigarette, man.
That makeup is so awesome. You gotta, like, come on, for makeup?
Yeah, like, awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's convincing. It's just. I'm not a little kid anymore. All I can do is laugh. I was dying with laughter at this part.
Hey, you guys.
Yeah, sloth. He's like, what?
Nice. What a good shot.
Look at the dummy.
Look at the front of the car, though. That's like just so typical, man.
Dude, it wasn't enough. I had to go back. Let's dance. I think I had to do it again. I'm like, this is way too funny now. Look at that. It's like, let's dance.
You can dance if you want to.
You can leave your thoughts behind. Splat. Oh yeah, here's the scene. She falls down. As a kid, I thought she fell into the toxic wastewater, but no, it's just filthy.
No,
water.
she's gonna look like that guy. Oh no.
87, dude. This is like, it was terrifying.
Like Red is just like, I'm so sick and tired of having this wax on my forehead all day long.
My God.
That looks pretty good though.
Yeah, it does. It's good.
It looks. It does look like he had his head split.
I like the outfit too. It's contemporary. This guy. Got him now. Drop it.
You are under arrest.
That is convincing. I'll give them. Like the makeup in this is man. They
That's a
killed
perfect
it.
example. Like we were talking about before, how the skin
Mhm.
looks like it's actually stretched over.
Yeah.
The back.
The only thing that I could compare this to, like in contemporary times, would be Lawrence Fishburne in The Signal. Have you guys seen that?
No.
Really? Right.
Yeah.
I think you've seen it.
Maybe.
The Signal, where the hackers track down and then they get like abducted by aliens, and then
It's amazing that you remember that after watching Lawrence Fishburne. Like he's known to cause memory loss.
So.
Well, I mean, come on, he controlled the Matrix.
Right. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, if you take the blue pill, you mean?
Was it the blue pill? I can't remember. I got
everyone took a blue pill, and now the world is right.
That's why we're here.
And oh yeah, they drop all that metal on Robo, and she's like, she gets that thing, that cannon railgun, like just blows that guy to Kingdom Come. And that's a real explosion. That's not CGI. There was
That's
no
awesome.
CGI. Yeah, they just blew something up for the city.
Boom! Wicked. Like, how could you not want to see this movie?
If you guys don't want to watch Robocop, well,
Then get the hell out of here.
you belong in jail, because we know what kind of people you are. We're gonna round y'all up.
Oh, this part is so awesome. Oh,
Well,
we were talking.
Okay,
we
no,
were
hang
talking
on, hang on. Let's get into like. Roy, you good for this?
Mm.
You good to actually like talk like serious? This movie is an allegory for Jesus, right?
Yeah.
And literally, this is like the scene of what's that Roman guy who stabbed Jesus with
Spear.
the spear? Yeah,
That's right.
His
like
name was Julian Orbitus Maximus.
Julius
Jacobus.
Orbis.
Well, my name is Julius Caesar Yorbit, so it's pretty close. But no, there was an actual like Roman guy. What the hell's his name? I can't think of it. But yeah, this is a very close analogy to it. And like Paul Verhoeven even says that he uses the Jesus story for this movie. Like
Yep.
for real, like he's reborn, right?
He was hit by Mabobi Aurelius II.
But this is an allegory to that, and I like that type of symbolism. It really like connects you to the character. Like I said, I just want to be a little serious. And yeah, he gets stabbed by the spear here, and he's supposed to die. Why would he feel pain though?
He
Like
was
the only-
learning. He was learning to become more human, though.
He was in touch with his humanity at this point.
Right.
And you can't forget. Okay, am I too early?
No, go ahead.
when he's like, this is a desperation moment where he's just wants to kill this damn robot, right? And he's just like, sayonara, Robocop, smash right here, like you see.
That makeup's amazing.
And it's like crunch right into Robocop, right?
I really like the Jesus allegory in this. I think it's amazing. Like, he's resurrected from the dead. He's back to save humanity, you know. Stab with the spear. I don't even know what did I take a picture of? This is garbage. There's Ed 209.
Oh, you missed it. You didn't even take a picture of it. I can't believe it.
What happens?
Well, he's like sayonara, Robocop, and he stabs him, right? And Robocop like has
that's
that.
what that was.
He's got that
Sorry,
USB
hang on,
stick,
hang on.
that USB stick in his
Oh, yeah,
hand.
That's what that
stabs
is.
him in the neck.
That's it. There. That's
red.
bleeding.
And he's like,
That's right.
and he's like, stay out of trouble, and he's like, stabs him in the neck. Wicked.
Look both ways before you cross the street.
Well, because he's malfunctioning, right? But it manages to stab him in the. Oh, I just love it. It's wicked.
Yeah, we can't get too violent, but yeah, he fights Ed 209. There's a good shot. Oh, right, yeah, because of that. This thing's like half there. I like that too. That's funny.
Takes a few steps.
Directive for he's like, get out of here.
Like, you
No.
can't do shit.
You
I'm
can't
invincible.
arrest me.
Want a squirrel and a
Remember
Awesome.
Directive 4?
I created you.
squirrel and a possum playing pool in your basement. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Explain it to me, but very quickly.
You're under arrest for murder. I will show with this gigantic jack thing.
USB
What is that?
0.1.
This is USB 0.001.
Yeah, it just requires this like giant sharp object. This is the first version of USB. Too many children killed each other with it. So we made,
People were using it as a weapon.
then we came out with a USB 1.1 and made
It only holds like 100 gigabytes.
We made it blunt,
yeah,
so you could not stab people with it.
we made it square, and no matter what you do, you can never plug it in right. You keep flipping it around. He's like, get out of here. I got the old man. And, oh, yeah. You're fired.
Kill Donald Trump.
Goodbye, Trump. Ah!
You're fired. Thank you.
Did you get a shot of him falling? No.
No, it looks so bad.
His
Hey.
arms were like so disproportionately long in that
It
shot.
was like a stupid blue screen shot. That's why I didn't bother. But I like this guy's reaction. He's like, yeah.
Okay, man, that was a good choice, man. I'll meet you at the bar.
Like, damn, Murphy. Shit.
Man, that was solid.
He's
I'm
like,
gonna get you some hookers tonight. Hopefully you can, function.
nah, we built you to function. Don't worry. And this guy's like, nice shooting, son. What's your name? Murphy.
Yeah, I love it. Quite frankly, Murphy.
Ba 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 ba. Ba da ba ba ba. Da 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 da. Ba da ba ba.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Woo! I love it. Like, it's really, I gotta say.
In the end credits at the M scene there,
Mhm.
you know how it says like unauthorized reproduction, blah 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 blah. It says in the credits
Hey.
in that part of it. It
Hey,
says,
Craig Berry, what's up?
that we will come after you with killer droids or something like that, or killer robots.
Mhm.
If you reproduce this unauthorized.
Well, I was gonna say what's up to Craig Perry. Where's he? Australia?
New
What up?
Zealand. New Zealand.
Oh, you New Zealand, just like me. Oh, what up, my Kiwi?
Fantastic guy. How's it going? Thanks for dropping in.
That's right. Are you guys you guys can't snowboard right now. It's closed. Well, our season's starting. Dun, dun, dun. Anyhow. Can Mabobius do this tonight? I know you're low energy, man. You're tired. Everyone's tired. We had a long week.
Mm-hmm.
You're telling
But
me.
can you do it? Can you pull a good 4-minute rant out of nowhere like you always do?
I don't know.
Okay.
But
you know the questions. Would you recommend it? Would you watch it again? What would you do differently? Get in there.
would I recommend it? Absolutely. If you haven't seen this, you need to see it. Would I watch it again? Yeah. You know, it's sad that I haven't watched this as often as I could have, but it's something. I think the last time I watched it was I was probably a little kid through and through the entire movie, and you know, the ED 209 was like just like this menacing villain, and he was so scary to me as a kid, and yeah, it's Robocop was definitely like. I don't know. I don't got much up today, but you know, like it is the allegory for the resurrection of Christ and the redemption and all that stuff. It's really excellent. It's really telling, like, oh God, you put the pressure on me about the epic rant speech. Now I'm like, wow, I gotta fucking pull something out of my ass. It's gonna be like a raccoon waiting in your basement. Like, why are you going to come play pool with me? Or are you going to sit up there and drink a drink? When's going to happen? But no.
What about the possum?
You ever go to a hotel room and there's a possum in the hotel room?
You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I'll never stay at a Motel 6 again.
Stay off my lawn.
Oh, there goes my camera.
Uh-oh.
But I don't know what it is about this movie, but it's
Yikes, we hit the 2-hour mark.
So camp. It's
so good.
It's well filmed, but it's so 80s. It's so dated, yet I can watch it, and it's just like a period piece, and it's like a tribute to the 80s. It's like a you know, they parody everything about the 80s, consumerism. You know, if you remember any of the 80s, I remember a little bit of it, but it just kind of puts it all into perspective about, and it's their vision of the future. And it's kind of coming true, but, you know, it's a great movie. I loved it. I'll watch it again. It's the story. It's subversive. It's subversively good because you think you're watching this kind of shitty movie, but it's not. It's there's just something about it that's kind of magical that just keeps you glued to it, and you're just like, I watched the whole thing. I didn't skip. My attention didn't break. I was entertained the whole time. You know, the villains were good villains. You know, Murphy turning into Robocop. Murphy just being that bright-eyed, bushy-tailed dude who just shows up in the precinct and he gets killed right away. And the timing, the pacing is excellent. I mean, you know, you don't. There's no dull moments. They don't go back to tell the history of somebody. Like, and it's so fascinating. I'm so fascinated by who the hell is this Murphy guy, and they give you just enough about these characters, about the people, to keep you interested in them without getting bored. Like, you know, like how we had the what was that movie with the dog that was actually the alien?
Turner and Hooch.
No,
Beethoven second.
no, the dog that
Canine.
was the alien. They were on the station up north. The Thing.
The Thing.
And like, the remake of The Thing, where they're just like, let's go 10 minutes into this guy's back. No, none of that. They give you just enough of every single character in this movie to like flesh them out without like, okay, that's a little too much. There's none of that. It's so just very well structured. I watched the whole thing. I loved it. The action was good. I want to see the unrated version just for kicks.
You got to watch it. It's so good, man. Like oh my God, I couldn't stop laughing.
But it's a tribute to the excess of the 80s. The 80s was a time of excess, and that was an excess of violence, an excess of consumerism, and an excess of just like, cops are good, criminals are bad. There's black and white kind of situation that Hollywood kind of presents, and there's no, there's no trying to be real.
This is why Ryan Mobius belongs here.
There's no, it's not, we're trying to be real here. They're not making any political statements. There's nothing hidden. It's just all there. It's just a great story. It's like a children's nursery rhyme from beginning to end. And you just watch it and it's a story and you walk away and you're just like, you walk away feeling clean. Like, I don't feel like I've been told to think a certain way. I don't feel like I don't feel like I need to change how I think. It's just a great story. It's boiled right down to the nitty gritty, and you just get what you get, and that's it. It's over. You're happy. You're not like, oh man, like what happened?
I'm so happy.
What happened before?
I'm so happy from it. Well, like we finally did it, and I didn't have to watch garbage. You know what I mean?
We made it, boys. We don't have to watch shitty movies anymore.
That stupid duck logo's gone, guys. We're doing it for real now.
We're in the big time.
It would have been like right here.
In the big time.
It'd have been like right here, I think.
Yeah, just terrible. Oh, hang on. Y'all live? Yes, we are. What's up, man?
What's up?
Friend over on Twitch. Someone else here? If you ain't drinking, bud, you pussy. Well, everyone here is incredibly drinking. How's it going, guys?
Now all the comments come.
It's all about Robocop tonight. Man.
Stay out of trouble.
All right. Mr. Vatos. Oops, wrong guy. Oop. Would you watch this again?
Oh, yeah. All the time. I would watch it every year. Once. Every year. Maybe more.
Christmas with Robocop.
Halloween time would be great for this movie.
You think?
Yeah. Why not switch it up?
Sure.
It's silly. It's so silly that it's actually an amazing picture. Futuristic story in a world. July 17th, 1987. In a world where a bunch of people have to live together in this world, and we haven't had a really cool cop that could take over the silver screen in since
really
forever.
Cool cop that's a robot with a giant robot cock.
So what is cooler? What is cooler other than a new police officer figure that has a burst fire 50 caliber gun that comes out of his hip and just beats criminals indiscriminately, doesn't care about justice, just wants to get the job done.
Protect the public trust.
Hey, you know what Robocop should have said? A man does what a man does.
Oh my god. The John Wayne. A man's gotta do what a man's got to do. Even
Are
if
you
he's
not
a-
entertained? Are you not entertained?
Woo!
So I
This is
feel
just-
at this time, I mean, come on, 1987. I mean, what else was cool back then? I remember Dick Tracy being cool, and that was like a detective.
That
You're a
sucked.
wizard,
man.
Harry.
You know, I don't know, like I feel like, hey, but they don't have any cool robots. We need futuristic. It's the 80s. We're looking forward to like the robot thing, and
We're gonna live on the moon soon.
we need everyone to respect police officers a little bit more. So let's make a police officer figure that's a cyborg that has some sort of downfall in the beginning, always comes up on top, and is the community hero that sort of everyone's gonna like. Well, didn't they do that?
Mhm.
Well, what are you talking about? Terminator?
1 second. We have a negative $3 super chat from Craig Perry. If you haven't already, watch Eraserhead. It's a mind twisty. I've seen it many times.
It's a mind
good.
twisty.
Ah,
A twisty.
my friend, it is. And Twister. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. So, you'd recommend the film, is what you're saying?
Yeah, of course. Also,
You'd watch it again, yeah.
Yeah, I'd watch it again. I mean,
If you were the director, though, what would you have done differently?
if it, you know what, it's a hard question, because I could say in 1987, if I was directing this movie, I couldn't really do anything better, because I mean, like, they put a lot of work into this, eh? You know,
Oh, dude, this is a masterpiece.
and then also, not too long ago, did they not redo RoboCop, and it sucked? It sucked like terribly.
Oh god, here we go.
Oh yeah, the
we
2014
we just can't end the show ever. Now you got to bring
So-
that up.
So I mean, so what they did in 1987 was actually super good, and then they wanted to redo it, and they undid a bunch of really good work. So I don't know what I would. I don't know what I would do. Oh, you know what I would do? I would add Chuck Norris.
Yeah,
Chuck Norris would be like,
what?
yeah,
So why?
I would add Chuck Norris to this
Where
film.
would he fit in?
I would. Well, who was that guy that was the head of the IT company?
Oh, dude, yeah. Just make him the bad guy. That'd be cool.
Yeah, Chuck Norris as like
As the bad
oh,
guy.
man.
Yeah.
the villain.
That
villain
Coke King.
Or even Jean-Claude Van Damme as that guy. Give him that accent and give him that villain.
Van Damme is the
sleazeball.
coke guy.
Yeah.
What, instead of Red?
No,
Yeah.
Van Damme is the coke guy because that's what he is in real life. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Coke.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I'd recommend it. Yeah, I'd watch it. I don't know what I would change. I would be scared to change anything to screw it up. I mean, it is what it is. You know, we have a scoring here from IMDb of 7.5 out of 10, and Rotten Tomatoes of 90%. Metacritic is 67%. All viewers that looked up this movie and watched it through Google, 92% of it liked the film, and I'm not surprised with the box office raking in at $53.4 million USD with only a budget of $13 million. So they did something right. It was brought out right at the right time, except it had to compete with the Terminator. I absolutely didn't answer too many of your questions, but that's all I got.
Right on. All right. On to myself. Would I watch it again? Yes. Would I recommend it? Absolutely, guys. Like, if you're not like religious and like you don't know the allegory of Jesus, and you don't want to know because who cares, but this is close enough. Like it's like Robocop is Jesus. So there you go. There's your religion. Just pray to Robocop.
Stay out of trouble. Commandment number 1.
Follow the 4 commandments. That's all you need. And
Commandment 2, uphold the law.
Yeah, that's I recommend highly. I'd watch it again, and I wouldn't change a thing. So that's that. Now, Mobius, how many mustaches out of 10 are you to give this movie?
I don't know. It's almost, to me, it's almost perfect. It's
I know it's difficult. You got to give it a rating.
Look at that good old Mobius is cool as a cucumber.
I don't know. I'd give it 9.25 mustaches out of
Nice.
10.
And Lord Betos, my friend, my good friend, my reviewer, my homie. How many mustaches out of 10 are you going to give Robocop 1987?
7 out of 10.
Whoa. I can't believe that. Well, my friends, I rate this excellent film 9.5 mustaches out of 10. I highly recommend it. Check it out. Watch the film. And with that, everybody, if you didn't know, we tried to do a 2-hour show. We always go a little bit over. But with that in mind, my friends, hit subscribe, hit follow, hit that bell, share this with your friends. Get in there, guys. Get in early now, because when this becomes a bigger community, you can say, hey, I was there first. You can be that guy. So with that, with that, my friends, you can't break that human spirit. And I do love you all. Have a good night. Have a good Friday. And you know what? Leave a comment and tell me how your night went. I really want to know. We all do. Thanks for being here. Goodbye.